4 years ago, I was completely stuck. I hated the job that I already given 2 years of my life. I was in a relationship that didn't feel like love, and I genuinely thought this is probably what the rest of my life is going to feel like. And the craziest part, I didn't even know I had a problem. But one random decision that I almost didn't make completely changed everything. I wasn't rock bottom. I wasn't dramatic. Just numb. I was waking up tired. I was watching the clock go by at work, scrolling mindlessly on my phone, not doing any exercise. I had no goals, no aspirations, nothing to look forward to. No thought of what my future would be like or what I would achieve in my life. No thought of improving. Here's the scariest part. I was only 19. I wasn't trying to start my life. I was just trying to escape my life that hadn't even started yet. I needed a change. So I applied for one job. Just one. It was the only application I sent. The only interview I did. And somehow, they hired me. And apparently they liked the way I talked, so they put me in sales. I had no relation to it, no idea what to do, no idea how to do it, and no real sales experience. I was in for a ride. So here I was, trying to do my job, visiting construction companies, property management companies, stumbling over my words, having no idea what to say, feeling out of place in the office because I wasn't in the right age group. I really just felt out of place. I kept comparing myself to other people. I thought even that it might be worth just quitting and going back to the old place. I remember my first week there thinking that I had made a mistake. Everybody else was sharp, driven, motivated. They knew what they needed to get done and they knew how to get it done the right way. And I was just kind of there, trying to figure it out. I remember my first cold call when I walked into a restaurant and I asked them if they had any plumbing issues and they said yes. I didn't even know what to do. I walked in and there was a sink leaking everywhere. I just stood there with my mouth open. But something weird started happening. I couldn't sit still anymore. I had to talk to people. I had to improve. I had to move. And I picked up on something weird. An object in motion stays in motion. An object in rest stays at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. This job was my outside force. I wasn't depressed because my life was terrible. I was depressed because I wasn't moving. After that, it was like something changed. My momentum started. I started working out. I started caring about how I spoke. I started asking questions that matter. I started setting goals. I started thinking long term, bigger picture. I recently ended up in a relationship with somebody who supports me every day. I wouldn't have met her if I didn't start moving around in my life, trying new things, genuinely having fun. I don't even think of what I do for work as a job anymore. It feels like a path, something I have for myself to work towards, something to work hard for, something to look forward to. This is a part nobody in my life was able to tell me. If you're 19, 23, or 30, and if you feel stuck, you don't need to reinvent yourself. You don't need a perfect plan. You need motion. Apply for the promotion. Go to the gym just once. Start your side hustle. Try a new hobby. Send a message you've been thinking about. Just do a little bit of something and then keep building off of it. Not everything's gonna stick. You're not gonna be good at everything. But keep trying until something does. Try past the point where you feel like you're failing, because that's when real growth happens. Give yourself the time to fail and get back up on your feet. Don't give up. If I could go back and talk to my 19-year-old self, I wouldn't even try to give him advice. I'd just push him. Because once he started moving, he never stopped. And that's the whole point.